under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm. Former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball, a changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Ready now is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Standing in now, Justin Turner hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seeger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Welker has a play, and that's the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 LA. Trevor Bauer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins. Former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the 4-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Raimel Tapia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Colton Welker.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Pollock gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 0-2 home. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Number 3 is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ball 1.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. And that's the second out. Next up is Max Muncy. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
To the plate now, Trevor Bauer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Skied down the left field line. Hilliard is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. Bottom of the inning now, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
A ball and no strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Ryan McMahon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled off. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The throw pulls him off the bag. Next up is number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next, it'll be John Gray, and they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. And he pops it up. And no one will get this one. 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Blackman is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now into the box, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last AB. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon's got it on to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Corey Seeger off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's Cody Bellinger as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Seeger stands at second with 2 gone. chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. One away. Next it'll be Colton Welker, struck out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball in a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Fuentes is there. Makes the play. 1 away. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer it that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He singled in his first AB. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Dodgers lead. Striding in for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. High in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. So one out and nobody aboard. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Sam Hilliard is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
At the plate, number 3. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
John Gray will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Turner. And there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Trevor Bauer. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare down the line. Story into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 down.
And now here is Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Story calls for it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Colton Welker, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Blackman.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. One and one, here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it, all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting. Here now is Will Smith. A
Line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2. So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
No, he's unable to make the catch. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting,
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting,
He's set and the pitch. Sam Hilliard is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Hilliard takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 4-2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded 3rd, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
On the move is Pollock. Running hard, he's digging for 2nd. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded 2nd base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into 2nd base.
In now, John Gray. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Scott Alexander is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Scott Alexander.
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in is Colton Welker, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 6 full. The Rockies are out in front, 6-2. Max Muncy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
And stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 5. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hilliard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now into the box is Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. One and 1. Here it is. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for LA. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Joe Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Blackmon.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He's set. Here it comes. Trevor Story stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did we get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Sam Hilliard swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. So now here is number 3. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Julian Fernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it down in the corner. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Daniel Bard answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Edwin Rios will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting for the Dodgers? Number 43, Edwin Rios.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Colorado Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Gray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Trevor Bauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.